Kristin. So I went to edit this video and I realized I never recorded an intro. So here's a short intro. I got so many requests for both looks 3 and 4 with the Chanel, and I believe you say, somebody was trying to help me, Signe quad. So this is the holiday quad. It looks like that. I had done a 4 looks 1 palette on this, and I had so many requests to do both 3 and 4 that I decided to do them both and put them into one video. So if I fast forward through some parts where it looks like I'm talking, I'm just trying to make it sort of a reasonable length, but I have a feeling it's still going to be a long one. I hope you stick through till the end. So yeah, and before I go, I just want to quickly say, you know, I think maybe that it was sort of fate that I forgot to film this intro. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your love and support on the vlog channel. I cannot tell you what it means to me. I appreciate your support and my taking a little bit of a break there, and the reasoning for that. So I just really wanted to take a moment and say thank you. Having said that, make sure that you stay through to the end and check out everything I have to say. And here we go with the get ready. So firstly, I'm just taking Maybelline's linen and I'm just putting that all over my lid. I started doing this and I was like, Kristin, you're supposed to be recording this. So I just put this all over. I already have Urban Decay Primer Potion on and then MAC Painterly. So I do that every single day. That's just, I find it makes things much easier to blend. So now I'm going to take whatever sort of base shadow brush, this is the Camp Cosmetics one, and in the lightest shade, and just load up your brush and pack it on. And you can see I was going to this time actually use Maybelline Color Tattoo in Barely Branded, I think this one is, or Barely Beige, whichever, they're like the same thing. And I decided, no, I wanted to show you guys exactly like I did, so just all over. But do you see how, maybe I'll show you on my hand, how it has some color to it. It's just not, it doesn't pop as much as I would really like a lighter lid color to pop. So I put some Barely Branded on my skin there so you can see that's what it would have looked like over Barely Branded. That's how it looks right, like on my eye. I just think it would make it pop just a little bit more, but it doesn't really matter. You close this up before it gets any more dried out than it already is. Alright, so then this is really the easiest look, I promise you. So then I'm taking a fluffy brush. This is the Beauty Junkie Pro Taper Blending into the Taupe shade right here. I've been trying to dupe these shades in with drugstore stuff, and I can't. I can get close with the Taupe, but there isn't anything like with what I have in my collection anyway, the other shades. I tried though. I gotta turn this up. I turned this down because I feel like do you see how it washes me out? But I can't see. So I'm just throwing some of that in the crease, like super easy. And I don't pay attention so much to where it lands on the outside of my eye, because I will show you that again. Although you guys have probably seen that trick a million times now, if you watch my Get Ready With Me. Right, so I'm just going to take that same linen and MAC 217, and I just clean that up right here, and then a little more, and I use that as my brow bone highlight. And clean up the edge. My favorite shade for this is definitely MAC Blanc Type or Wet n Wild Brulee, but this is the one I'm currently using up. So, all right, I scooched up just a little bit more, and I'm going to use my Sephora number 18 brush, which is called the Pro Shader. I don't know why really, because it's teeny tiny. And I'm going to, let's see, I'll do this eye on camera so you guys can see. Ooh, I need my nails done. It's Monday after my holiday baking weekend. It was a little bit rough on my nails, let me tell you. You can see I'm just smudging it along that line. That line being my lash line. Then I'm going to wipe off the brush on the towel that's in my lap and just really lightly go over that. There you go. Beneath my lower lash line that day, I used the Chanel Stilo in Taupe. If you happen to have, from when this came out, the Maybelline Master Drama in Taupe Takeover, you could use that. You could use this one from Bourjois, if you can get Bourjois, and that's the Contour Clubbing Waterproof Taupe of the Top. liner. That's another option. You could use just Wet n Wild Nutty. When I just opened up the taupe from Chanel, it was actually khaki from Chanel. I had grabbed the wrong one. Now I have the right one. And you could use, I mean, you don't have to use a liner for this. You could, it's me cleaning up concealer. Almost done with that one. And just smudge that out. You could leave this off. You could, I mean, I just was using, seriously. I need a Q-tip. I was just, it's real life, my friends, real life. This is how I clean up my concealer, by the way. When it gets into those fine lines, just, it's a little Q-tip action. And I always try to meet this up with my outer, my liner and my top lash line. Get it in there. This, what I like about these ones is it won't stay even if my eyes water. Or even if I go out in a monsoon, which is what we're having here in Wisconsin. I don't even know what's going on. It's been raining for like way more than 24 hours. It's crazy. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Sleek Ooh La La liner in black and line my upper waterline. And again, huge difference, no? All right, so there's the final look. Very simple, very easy. The blush, just as a reminder, that I'm wearing today is the blush from Mary Kay in Shy. On my lips, I have the Marc Jacobs lipstick in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. And then for mascara today, I use the CoverGirl Super Sizer mascara. So I will zoom you in and give you a quick shot. Here it is. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this, and on to the dramatic look. All right, so I've already done my Urban Decay Primer Potion and Painterly, and I've put the Maybelline Linen all over my lid. And I'm just grabbing a MAC 239, and I'm going into the Eggplant shade. So that shade right there. And just going to pat that all over my lid. This is a very easy shade to work with. They all are. And then I kind of turn the brush like this to kind of help me not go further than I want to and pull it in. You know, less cleanup later. I just love the MAC 239 for this sort of application where you need to be a little bit more precise. Grab a little bit more and go right there. Alright, so I have the other eye done. And I just have this is the Sephora Pro Blending number 27. Looks shaped like a 217, but it functions very differently. It's not as dense as that, and so I like it for blending out a line. And I'm going into this taupe shade right here. And I'm just really going to blend that out. Blend out this line. And then I pull that down in here. Help blend that line as well. Alright, so then I'm taking the Pixie Endless Silky Eye Pen, and this is the one in black or onyx. And I'm just going to go across my upper lash line. I like this one when I want to smudge it out, because I find it to be very smudgeable. I didn't do a super thick line, you can see. I'm going to use the same brush I used, I think I used this yesterday, the Pro Shader number 18, and I'm going into that eggplant color, and I'm just going to smudge that line out with the eggplant color. Boy, my nails need to be done tonight. Some things just get put to the back burner. I've just grabbed a Q-tip and I want to, I'm not ready for that stuff to be in my inner corner yet, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so I'm just going to go in with my Sleek Ooh La La liner, whatever black liner you like. You could use gel. And I'm going to tight line or upper on my upper waterline, whichever you'd like to call it. And then I'm going to go down to my lower waterline with the same liner. I do this before I do the color down there because I feel like the color will help take away this darkness of it. So same shader brush that I used, and I'm just going to really go as close to that lash line as I can. Could also use the 239 for this, whatever your little heart desires. And I kind of meet it up with that outer line. Excuse me if that makes sense. So I've got a 217 and I'm just using that Maybelline linen and giving myself more of a line there. Just cleaning things up. This is, as I said, I think I said this yesterday, I do it every single day. And I'm going to use this, use it up there as well, down here. Alright, so the lip that I did that day was a nude lip, which is not my norm. This is the Annabelle Liner Demure. And I just do a little line and then I kind of turn it on its side. I don't fill my whole lip in, but I do a good 2/3 of it. Kind of like that. When I'm not listening to a video or talking, all I can hear is that clock. I wonder if you guys can hear that. Probably. So I have my lips, my liners on, my liner on, and now this is the Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy in Desirable. Desirable? Yes, Desirable. I don't think I showed the lip yesterday, but you know. Alright, so here is the completed look. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in and let you see the eyes up close. So here you go. So the rest of this look was the Cargo Blush in Tonga, which looks like this. And that's it actually, because I showed you the lips. I already told you what that was. Okay, so as promised, I looked through my collection of drugstore products to try to find some dupes for you guys. I couldn't dupe this lightest shade here and this gold shade here, not what I have in my collection. The taupe was fairly easy to dupe, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. The eggplant, that was a little bit tricky. I did find, this is the, and I'm not sure if this was limited edition or not, because some of these infallibles are limited edition, but this is the L'Oreal Infallible in Smoldering Plum, so it looks like this. And this is Smoldering Plum right here. And that is the deep eggplant shade from the quad. I did find another one that was a little bit close, but this was a limited edition quad in case you have this. And this is in Take It Off from Maybelline. This shade right here, so the third one in, you just put that on the other side here. That one is similar-ish. Again, the Chanel's in the middle. The Chanel just has a little something to it. I don't know. Just a little something different. So that was the closest that I found in my collection at drugstore. There's this Tarte, the Tartist, Be Your Own Tartist palette. This shade right here is similar, but not dead on. Let's put this over here. It has a little more of the purple to it. So there's that. That's again the Chanel. So that's an option. So the taupe in this it's not super unique, but Wet n Wild Nutty you might think would be a dupe. It's not. It's a little bit more metallic and doesn't have as much. That's Wet n Wild Nutty, and so that is not quite it. But the shade in the Flower Foxy Browns quad, that is similar. Again, it doesn't have that. It's right there. It doesn't have exactly the same sort of lavender shift to it. And the other one that I found in my collection that's close is Tastefully Taupe. Again, this is old packaging by Maybelline. We'll go right here. And right there. I don't think you would notice the difference, particularly for this look, for either one of the looks, because it was just a crease shade. But, oh, I just broke the top of this. But as promised, I wanted to give you guys at least a couple of options. And I'm sorry, I couldn't dupe that gold or that kind of lilac-y sort of shade. All right, so if you have stuck around long, up until this point, then it is your lucky day, because I'm going to be doing a giveaway. Because I couldn't dupe this one exactly, and because I love it so much, and because it's the holiday season, I thought that I would go ahead and I'm gonna buy another one of these and I'm gonna do a giveaway with it. So just leave a comment below. Doesn't matter to me what it is. Something nice. And you will be entered. It's open internationally. You've got to be 18. If not, please get your parents' permission. Just one comment, not multiple comments. And 1 week from today, I will pick a winner and notify. I have done notifications before through the YouTube messaging system. People don't seem to check that for some reason. So now I'm trying to respond to the comment. But keep an eye if you enter, in a week from today, keep an eye, would you please? Sometimes it can be tricky to get people to respond. So I think that is everything aside from what was on my face for the rest of the, on my base. And again, it's just the Cover FX Calming Primer, the Pond's BB Cream, and some It Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness, same concealers I have been using, and then the Estee Lauder Double Wear Mineral Rich Loose Powder Makeup, sadly discontinued. So I think that is everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you're having a great day, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.